Hi, good morning, and welcome to our meditation on grace. Today is the 2nd of March, and I would like to read with you in Proverbs chapter 19, verse 20. Listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end you'll be counted among the wise. So this meditation on grace, we are talking about the wisdom of God and how God gives us wisdom so we will walk like him, will be like him here. So there are two things that are important here in order to attain, to be counted among the wise. Wisdom seen by God, the way God sees it, a gift from God. So the first of these two things that bring us wisdom is listening to counsel. The word listening to counsel is the word shama, and it means listening with a bent to obey what you hear. God used it in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4, when he says, Hear, O Israel. And then he proceeds to call Israel to love him with all their heart, with all their soul and mind and strength. This was not meant to be an advice that could be received or rejected. When God called his people to hear, he meant to hear with a view of to obey what they were about to listen to receive. So that's the first thing here in this chapter 19, verse 20. It's to listen to counsel. And then the second thing here mentioned here is to accept discipline. And the word here is the word mushar. The word from discipline here means a child training from a father. The idea is that we are being not only instructed, but practically guided. We're not talking about just about instructions, religious instructions. We are talking about guidance here. It's a father and a mother guiding their child in the way that they should walk, training them. And that's what God is doing in order for us to be counted as amongst the wise. So these two things are very important in order to attain wisdom: listening to counsel and discipline, God's discipline. And it is interesting to realize in the Bible that Jesus is not interested in having lots of adepts, lots of people in his cult, in his sect, in his religion. He's actually guiding people in order they will be God's children and his friends. Jesus said in John chapter 15 that he was not calling them servants any longer, but he was calling them friends. God knows everything there is, and there is to come. So there is nothing that is hidden for him. He knows everything. He knows exactly which ways are going to lead us to joy, to grace, to love, and which ways are going to lead us to death. So he's teaching us, he's guiding us, he's helping us to walk so we will be counted amongst the wise. And the best way is to listen to his word, to his counsels, as he says here. Listening with a bent to obey, and being trained as a child is trained by his parents. That's the way to follow Jesus, to listen to his word and to let him guide us. I will be with you. And as we approach the day he rose from the dead after dying on the cross, may our hearts be bent to listen and to obey him, because he has given his life for us. And then from his cross he said on that Friday so many years ago, it is finished. So listen to him and obey him. He is your best friend. God bless you.